I got a lot of hate, as you can see. Well, I wouldn't say hate technically, but they were just confused, okay? And some of them will call me autistic, which is pretty crazy, you know what I'm saying? I don't think if you believe in Christ, you need to slander somebody else or curse them like that. But hey, that's besides my point anyways. But look, you can see they were just mad at me. But here's my biblical proof of why the shroud is not real. Brother, so my whole point is the fact that you claim to see the face of Jesus on that shroud, which is what I'm really trying to get at. Because you gave me verses, right, that says that, yeah, he was laid down with linen cloth. And I'll probably say the same thing, like, yo, I mean, that was Jewish custom traditions. So my assumption to say that Peter was also laid down with the linen cloth would it be true or would it be false? Because like you said, though, Jesus kept the Jewish traditions, right? And if we know that Jesus kept the Jewish traditions, the disciples also kept the Jewish traditions to death. My point is the fact that you claim to see the face of the man who created the universe on there, which is very, I'll say, absurd to be real with you, right? It doesn't really make sense. And most of y'all keep using Moses as an excuse to make images. First of all, we have to understand the relationship with Moses with God and God. The relationship with Moses and God had is different from any person on earth that will ever exist. The Bible even says that he was the greatest prophet ever, right? So you can't say that, bro, Moses did that, so it's okay for us to do it. No, bro, God gave Moses specific instructions. He didn't tell Israel to go make these. He said, Moses, I want you to instruct these people to do this. He told Moses the instructions. He didn't tell Israel. He didn't tell Joshua. He didn't tell his brother, right? He told Moses exactly. So with your logic there, bro, Jesus is literally claiming to be God in John 10. Before Abraham, I am. That's what Jesus literally says. And the Pharisees were like, bro, that's blasphemy, bro. You're claiming to be God and you're a human being. We know that Jesus claimed to be God, and that should give you a red flag on these images that you see of him. Right? It should give you a red flag. Yo, whoa, pause. That's not God. On top of that, if you research, if you even go try to find the exact places where the shroud was found and who found it and like how they found it, there's no evidence of that. It literally says there's a gap between that. Right? We just have cloth that supposedly was made and was Jesus Christ. Isaiah 52, it literally says that Jesus' face was beat beyond recognition. You couldn't even tell if that was him. And then the shroud of Turin comes out and you can see a face of Jesus on there. If the cloth that Jesus himself was using to cover his face was folded up. But then we have a picture or a image of the shroud with his face on there. They used two different cloths to cover Jesus' body after he died in the tomb. And then it shows us that when they came, they seen that the one that was covering his body was just laying there, but the one that covered his face was folded up neatly. But we have a shroud of full that's, I think, 13 feet long with the face of Jesus on there and his body. Come on, bro. Like, think about that. Does that really make sense to you at all?